Hey guys, we're back with some more quarantine content for you with the Punch Up. Do us a solid, like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if you've got a couple extra bucks hanging around, you can donate to the comics directly. All of their Venmo information is in the show notes at the bottom, as well as at the beginning and the end of the video. Please enjoy. All right, welcome to the Punch Up episode 4. We've got Amy Shanker, not actually Rebecca Trent. She's squatting on an account. Alex Pavone and Casey Balsham with us today.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
We were just talking about Pavone's very interesting Valentine's Day purchase. Pavone, you want to share what you bought?
Two budgies. We call them budgies. I don't know if I showed you them. We got two budgies. We call them budgies in Canada, but they're called parakeets. And Olivia loves animals, but anything can kill these guys. Candles, hairspray, Teflon. So we had to get all new pots, all new pans.
Wait, I'm sorry, Teflon?
Yeah.
But like
you know,
non-stick. Are you hitting the birds with your pots?
No, like the non-stick pan stuff can kill the birds. They have very weak respiratory systems. I didn't know any of this until I purchased the birds, and we had to get all new pots and pans. And you spray it, you light a candle in front of these guys, and they'll fucking die. So they
bought birds with zero information, with zero research.
Nothing. You light a
living
match,
being impulse purchase.
Would you have bought an eagle or something?
Are eagles more hardy?
Sure. A little, Glade or something spray wouldn't kill an eagle.
No.
But these two budgies, you never know what could take them out. So we got to Google every time we shop now. Olivia's behind me Googling, like, oh, we can't buy this. The birds, these fucking birds are killing me.
I'm like, I'm not happy about this, but it's hilarious to me that you added like a degree of difficulty to your quarantine.
Yeah.
Of your own free will.
This was on Valentine's Day. This was before we knew that this was when China was the only country dealing with coronavirus, and we didn't think that we were ever going to get it. So that bird was a purchase based on not ever having COVID-19 coming to this country.
And now we're number one.
Now, yeah.
Woo! Corona for life.
We're in so much trouble.
We all have it, or we'll have it soon. Ooh,
Yay!
T-shirt
And
cannon.
nobody can get tested.
I know.
No.
Ridiculous.
I feel like if you have it pretty much.
Nobody has it here, right? I know a couple people who have it. Obviously, we all do, right? No, a few people have it.
Yeah.
The more
I think it's kind of gotten to
the
one
more
degree away
convinced.
for most of us now.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
COVID should be Kevin Bacon now.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Except everyone's gonna have a score of 1. It's not even gonna be like a challenge. Like, yeah, that one guy, we all know him. 1.
Right
I'll be
here.
like,
That's it.
My doorknob.
Yeah.
We've all got it.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where there's 45,000 cases here in New York.
Yeah, we're leading. We're the best.
45,000?
Confirmed.
Yesterday confirmed.
Yeah.
So probably like 200, 300,000.
Yeah, because that's not all the people online that are like, I have it, I'm just not going in.
Yeah.
That doesn't count them, no?
No, it only counts people who took a test.
Yeah.
A lot of people are getting denied tests because, like, depending on how bad their symptoms are, their doctor will be like, there's no point in you coming in for a test. I can tell you right now, you probably have it. Rest, drink fluids, don't go out.
It's not even the doctors, though. My little brother, he's a ER doctor. He has to like call a hotline to be like, can I give this person a test? And they're like, no.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
But if he has to push it through, he can. But like a different type of test that he pushes through or something. I don't know.
But I feel like I just saw another comment posted that like that hotline might be hiring. So,
All right.
Really?
Infiltrate the system.
I'll be like, I don't know, did they sound funny? Test them. Save the
I actually
comment.
looked up like who is hiring right now, and it was mostly customer service for health agencies and then
Yeah.
grocery stores.
And
And I was
Starbucks.
like, okay, grocery store people who are working there right now are fucking heroes, but I'm not interested in your $10 an hour to definitely get coronavirus.
That is crazy. They gotta be. Do they pay taxes this year, grocery store people?
I hope they get some kind of something.
That's insane. My cousin's a grocery store worker in Italy. I want to talk to him so bad.
Jesus.
I know. He told me it's crazy. He told me that I think he's making money on the side.
Yeah.
People are like,
market.
yeah, I think people are like, he's probably not the most legal
very
dude
Italian.
out there. Yeah, for sure. He's making a couple
Italian?
bucks from like extra produce. Pardon?
An Italian?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Italian
Italian
making
making a
on
little
the
money on the
side?
side? That's crazy.
I have
shocked.
they need some help over there. They're hiring too.
All right, so my dumb question of the day for everyone is, do you know what day it is? And if so, how?
Well, I thought today was Friday since yesterday, but today's Thursday. Oh, today is Friday.
Today is Friday now.
Oh
Today's
no,
Friday?
I thought
Yeah.
yesterday was Friday for a long time, and then today is Friday.
I thought
And
yesterday
tomorrow-
was Sunday.
You thought yesterday was Sunday?
Yeah.
I
I
just
thought it
doesn't.
was Tuesday, and then I looked at my phone. I was like, "Oh, this week is flying by."
I mean, this is where all of this ends. This is where like we realize that we don't need weekends anymore or anything. Like this is just going to change everything. Months are gone. We're done. There's no more years. We're never going to celebrate New Year's again. We're done. This is it.
Well, when people are like, "Time is a construct," like it really is.
Mm-hmm.
We're really doing nothing with it.
I was
So
obsessed.
when you thought it was Tuesday until right now?
No, Thursday.
Oh.
It is Friday. Holy
It's
shit.
Friday.
If I didn't do this podcast, I would have thought it was Thursday, but it doesn't matter because I mean, I'm going nowhere for months, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But yeah,
It won't. This won't be months.
I think
You don't
we
think
have
so?
at least 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised about that, but I don't think it'll be months.
I mean, we can kiss April goodbye.
Yeah. Bye-bye, April.
I was
you think we gotta pay rent?
Well,
I don't know.
technically, yes, but also, this was, I'm going to sound like one of those people just spreading me, but this is from someone I work with, this lawyer, basically advising, yeah, don't worry about it. It's like, you are going to have to pay it back in the end, but realistically, because there's a no eviction order for the next 90 days, by the time your landlord could do anything against you, you will have enough time before it even gets anywhere. Because if everyone starts doing evictions in 90 days, it'll take longer, and it always takes a long time anyway. So basically, you can kind of just run out, don't pay your rent, and you can like run out your lease. It'll ding your credit score a little bit, but also if everyone does it, what are you fucking gonna do?
Yeah. I don't understand why they haven't, if they stop mortgages, why they haven't stopped from us having to pay rent to them.
Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't get it either.
We should
Our
write
landlords
a,
literally. Oh, sorry.
we should write a letter
To who?
to the rent people.
Yeah. Dear rent people.
Dear Rent, we're not gonna pay rent. What if New York just became Rent the musical? Like everybody just came out of their house after the quarantine and we're like, we all have AIDS and we're not paying rent. That's what it is. We all just come out and we're AIDS and no rent, and then that's it. I feel like it'd be a pretty.
We've been in there and everyone will have a different number.
Well, we all have time to memorize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The lyrics. We all have a lot of time to memorize the lyrics.
Although I don't know, today's Friday, not Tuesday, so we might be running out. It could be the end of April before you know it.
That honestly
It's
should
true.
be the first song.
Today is Friday, not Tuesday.
Running out of April. Running out of April. I think,
Casey's better at this than I am.
listen, I'm writing musicals right now. This is my new thing. I don't think I'm ever going back to comedy. I think I'm only going to be quarantined and I'm just going to write musicals.
Dude, Alex has birds. We can incorporate them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
For sure. They're not doing anything now. Once you guys started singing, they shut the fuck up. But they'll come back.
Will
Ooh.
voices kill them?
Casey, you alphaed his birds.
Birds know not to fuck with me.
Except for
I know, I don't
pigeons.
like 'em.
Pigeons love to fuck with you.
Pigeons are after me. They never forget a face, and they know that I'm not an ally.
What happened?
They get me, like people are like, they won't touch you, but I've been hit by wings. I've been almost, they come by my head often. They sneak around corners just to scare me, and it's not fair,
Have you been shit on?
I've been shit on.
I haven't been shit on. I got goosed when I was younger by like a big one.
Yeah, geese will. Canadian goose or regular standard?
Not the jacket. It was just a goose by a lake. Suffocate me with a fucking $1,000 jacket. It was a regular goose. But there was like this park by my house when people would literally just take their leftovers. Like people would dump full pots of spaghetti on the floor for these birds. And then they would so they were aggressive. They were like petting zoo animals. The minute you put your quarter in, the animals like the donkeys would come and like bum rush you at the zoo.
Oh yeah.
This is how this like pond with like ducks and geese were. Like the minute a car door would open, they would like come in and just like attack you and take all your garlic bread and stuff. But at the same time, there was no reason for us to be feeding spaghetti to the geese. So
Why
I feel like,
can't you feed your goose on your own property? Why do you have to feed him publicly? If you like geese so much,
I
put
know
a bowl of spaghetti on your porch and let
Yeah.
the geese come and fucking eat there.
Who owns the goose?
Nobody owns the goose. The geese remain unowned. They wander free.
In Canada, you can't hit a goose. It's like you could get jail time.
For
With your hand?
But it's like a national bird. So like, when I used to work construction, a lot of the workers used to try to hit it with shovels. So they had to have like security guards. There was a guy coming in protecting the geese. It was fucked.
a goose is your national bird?
Yeah, Canada goose.
How do you expect people to take you guys seriously?
No one does.
I also, what if, like, how does that guy go home to his family every night and then as a goose protector? A goose security guard.
He almost got knocked out by a bunch of construction workers every day.
Oh, yeah.
The geese didn't have his back, I'll tell you right now.
Canada
Was
goose.
it you?
What was that?
Was it you?
Was I the goose security guard?
Yeah.
No, I was not.
We're like, this one's kind of small. He can't lift up the steel. Just put him over there with the goose.
Oh my God.
Am I stepping away from the goose?
Goose stepping? This is all just a racist thing.
I guess you guys live together.
Racist against Canadians. I think you're still allowed to make fun of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jared could be the last.
No, but wasn't goose stepping what like the Nazis did?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that what it's called?
Was?
I thought it was called high stepping.
No, I
I
think
thought it was
he's
high
right.
stepping.
It was also called goose stepping.
I feel like I should know this. Sorry.
You haven't read the book?
Okay. Which one?
The book on Jew stuff?
Yeah.
It's called You Should Know Jew Stuff.
Should be my album title, Jew Stuff.
It's a great album title.
Yeah.
Jew and other stuff.
Jew ought to know stuff.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just coughed.
No worries.
Sanitize.
Oh, you know what? I bartered hand sanitizer from my neighbor.
Ooh.
What'd you give him?
Yeah.
I gave him access to the backyard.
Property?
Just-
Unbelievable.
Just for one day, hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
I could
That's
bait
pretty
it
right?
if I had a bigger bottle of it.
Hmm.
It's pretty small.
You use hand sanitizer in your own home? You don't wash your hands? With
I'm
soap?
Here
Well,
with you
she's
guys.
here. She's not going to
I'm
go
demonstrating.
away.
You want me to
Also, I do both. I do everything.
You got the
I
hand?
Yeah.
You're Clorox wiping your stuff down too?
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think you posted something on Facebook about Olivia and her maniacal wipe down. I wiped the inside of my coat pockets.
yeah, your
And I
hand?
put my hands in them.
I put hand sanitizer while I was wearing gloves.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I had to go to 2 locations. I only had 1 pair of gloves. So I said, let me save these other people. Let me make
What's wrong with you guys?
You mean
I
your
know.
plastic gloves?
What?
Your plastic gloves?
Well, so we randomly have gloves because I asked Robbie to get me gloves to clean the toilet, like regular gloves, and he came back with the box of like the tiny short surgical gloves, so which are no good for toilets because everything would still touch. But now we just have them, so now every time if we have to leave the house, I've got gloves.
Yeah, it's great.
But
don't know
I
what-
had to open 2 different doors, and so I sanitized the gloves. I thought I was being real careful, I thought I was being real nice. No, not. That was
It grows
crazy.
in your hair.
What?
It grows in your hair.
Stop it.
It stays there.
Somebody said now it lives on cardboard for like 2 weeks.
It lives
2
on
weeks?
Oh, for the love of Christ.
At
I
this
have
point,
cardboard all over my house.
You got to get rid of these birds. Is the
No, don't tell me that. That's not true.
COVID's a
I didn't hear.
Shut up.
I heard
Sorry.
metal.
Pardon?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought metal
metals.
was the worst.
metal's worse, but now it's clothes, cardboard. Apparently, it's like so much folklore about this that I don't even know if anybody knows the truth about it anymore.
How
Really-
long does it stay on your
you
clothes?
really
Because I got an outfit that I use just to go outside, and then I bring
Yeah,
it back
that's what
in.
that's what you should do. You should definitely
should
change
leave
if you
it.
go
You should
outside.
Leave it outside.
Pardon?
You should leave it outside. Leave it in your hallway.
It is. It's in my. Well, it's not in the hallway, but it's at the front. We call it the danger zone. Pardon? I saw Olivia step. She went into the danger zone bare feet, and then I looked, and she was Cloroxing her feet.
Yeah.
She's out of control right now.
I
Yeah,
thought
we're-
psychopath. Oh, sorry.
I was saying we're lysoling our bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wiped down the bottom of my sneakers with a Clorox wipe because I'm like,
That's-
well, I stepped on the ground. Who the fuck knows? I saw a psychopath in the park today walking around in her pajamas wearing like those like slipper sandal things. Her fucking toes were just out in the element. I'm like, lady, you're just taking your feet. It's getting on your feet.
Because if you're going out in your pajamas, you're not washing your feet when you get home.
No.
That's not the type
Newborn
of person that
baby.
does that.
I saw like a 1-month-old baby out with his dad, nothing on its face, like nothing covering it. And I looked at him, I was like, what are you doing? Did you not want this kid?
There's tons of kids.
Feet are long.
Is this what you're telling us? Is that you don't want this kid?
There's a fire station you can drop him at. Bad
But then they're
parents.
gonna put the baby in quarantine for 2 weeks before they can touch it because he's from the outside.
Yeah.
I know. My sister had a baby. I can't even go see it.
I know.
When?
On the 9th,
It's Friday. Oh, the 9th?
a few Tuesdays back.
Tuesday.
It
Back
was a
when we were
Tuesday.
still allowed to go outside.
Yeah, but barely. I was
Yeah.
barely allowed to go there, but I saw the whole thing. I saw the baby come out. There's so much more that comes out besides the baby. It was a wild experience.
Oh my God. I
know.
remember that though from health class, from sex ed class in grade 9. They
Watching
showed you
videos?
the birth
Yeah.
video. A
Yeah.
lot of fluid.
Lot of stuff.
fluid. Yeah,
Jump rope, purse, a lot of stuff.
Jump.
I was just worried about about shitting herself.
Pardon?
My sister-in-law was just worried when she was in like delivery. She just kept asking my brother. She's like, "Did I shit? Did I shit?"
Because they tell you when they push, they're like, push through your butt. And then they were like reassuring her. They're like, if you poop, like, they're like, don't be embarrassed. This is a safe space. Like, you won't even know if you do it. And I just like raised my hand and I was like, I would tell her. And all of them looked at me like, and I was like, what? I'm the funny one. They're like, get out of here. You're not even supposed to be here. I was on a thin wire in that delivery room. Thin wire.
Have you guys been coughing on people you want to stay away from you? Like if they get too close, if you're outside, do you cough?
I
No, but
held in a cough at the grocery store, and I thought I was going to pass out.
It's
Olivia,
uncomfortable.
stopped me. She pointed because she saw it was coming, and then I stopped, and then I coughed when I got home, for a long time,
Oh my God.
built up in me.
I've been trying to hold my breath when I walk past people,
Yeah.
but then
I
I'm
do
just,
after because the wind
Oh, yeah.
is all around you.
I don't know.
I
It's
do.
Put some good coughs in on your enemies.
I do respect the person who goes away from me when I go away from them. There
Yeah.
are times where the person will just walk straight and I'm the only one working. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a two-way street here, pal.
Yeah.
I'm going to the fucking road. You find the fence. What the
Yeah,
hell is going on?
I had to go into the city the other day.
Why?
God.
Pick up meds for my
Oh
restless
my
lemon
God.
headaches. It was bad. And this guy just sat, everyone was like spacing out on the train, and this one guy just sits down right next to me. I looked at him, I was like, and I left. I got up and moved immediately.
Were you like, what the hell are you doing?
Like, this is my space.
Oh, I was at the grocery store and Olivia had an eyelash on her cheek and instinctively I wiped it off.
No.
Almost got kicked in the face. I swear to God, I thought she was going to kick me in the fucking face. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I had to go to I went to the frozen section because I was scared. I fucked off.
Is that your punishment corner?
I just went. I was like, I'll grab a bag of peas just in case she punches me in the head and ice myself down. She was going to clock me. It was instincts, though. I also saw $1 on the ground, like a loose dollar, and my, not having money instinct kicked in, and I was lunging for it, and she was behind me, luckily, Olivia, and she was like, "Don't you fucking think about it." And I was
What if
like,
that's
"All
the
right."
dollar that started it all? It was never a bat. It was just $1 from China.
One of
That's
those
taxes
U.S.
dirty dollar.
American Chinese dollars.
Yeah, and it'll eventually just be pinned to a bar. This is the dollar that started pandemic.
Back of a bar in
Behind
Queens.
glass and someone breaks it. Like, no.
Yeah, break in case Trump is president again. Get out the Corona dollar.
I heard Trump is gonna be, I heard that we'll probably have a second a wave of what are we in right now? Hideaway. We're in sorry. No one called me in 2 weeks.
Look, Shanker, this is your warning. You're not supposed to have a phone in the showroom. If I have to come talk to you again, you're going to be out.
A second wave of what?
Yeah.
Corona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? This might be my neighbor.
Oh,
Is
you gonna let him out?
Is he in the backyard?
Yeah.
I think that. Hold on.
Is his timer up?
He's had his one bottle of hand sanitizer's worth of outside time.
Yeah. He gets 17 uninterrupted minutes, and then the other 3 are just wildly distracted.
I want the dog to come up on that chair.
I know. I don't know if we
bark.
can get the dog.
A quick bark. Dogs are loving this quarantine, though.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting so much attention. They only leave the house when you leave the house. Who's that? There he is. Is that the sanitizer? You're letting people in your home.
Oh, my God.
That was like Bigfoot.
What?
That was insane.
Do you care?
Person's in your house.
They need access to the backyard.
You better wipe down those knobs.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'll wipe down those knobs.
All right. I hate to ruin the fun. I feel like everyone's been funny on this. Anyone got a joke or a premise they want to throw out before we wrap this up?
I thought I had something that like the day before we all went, I like thinking about this thing. I think we're going to get plastic straws back after this. And that felt like a positive. I feel like now it's like we're going to get all those single-use plastics back, like water bottles, bags. We're getting them all back. And then you're right. It wasn't that funny, but it was true at the time. So I was like, when have you ever used a cup at a bar that didn't have my chapstick on it? There's always fucking stuff on cups.
But what about the paper straws?
They're stupid. And I think we're going to get plastic straws back.
Yeah.
I think now we're like, listen, we need sturdiness. We need as much distance from ourselves in the cup. We're going to get bigger straws. We're going to get crazy straws. The norm is just going to be just giant fucking straws. We're going to be drinking things like this.
Twirls,
What if they make the cup smaller?
the twirly straws, and then I think I think we're gonna get cups with like gloves attached to them now. This whole coming out of this is gonna be mental. We're all gonna be a bunch of Howie Mandels.
Everything's going to be changed. Do you think you're ever going to go to a buffet again? You're not.
You think buffets are toast?
The buffets are toast.
They're done.
The stations at Starbucks that have the stirrers and the packets and the milk that everybody touches, done. We're never going to be in control of our own condiments again.
You think it's all over?
Sure.
We're not, because everything that anybody else would touch. No, we're going to be. They're going to give you one packet of ketchup.
No, packets are out then too, because people have like grabbed them, touched them.
No, they will hand you one. It won't be self-serve.
Who's they?
The guys with the gloves behind the desk.
Yes.
I don't trust those people. They've been there all day.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a second quarantine.
I'm bringing my own ketchup, like my Purell bottle from here on in.
That's what I'm saying. We're all going to have utility belts just filled with water and ranch and hot sauce and straws. And like,
Coming.
Never again are restaurants going to need to be providing us with anything.
A fanny pack full of condiments.
Yeah.
Every restaurant.
I'm actually good. I'm actually cool with that.
Dear Sharks, do you remember the pandemic? May I present to you ranch fanny pack?
I love that. Do you think that it's going to be, now we're going to be like in 20 years, like talking about the kids who weren't even around for the pandemic instead of 9/11?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to be talking about all kinds of weird shit.
I mean, what are you guys going to talk about on stage? I feel like anything we complained about before this is like, well.
Yeah,
No,
who gives a fuck?
comedy is going to suck. Comedy is going to be an open mic for like 3 months because we will have
For
all
sure.
not told jokes in front of. But also, there's that thing that like, if every single person just gets up and talks about the pandemic, is that going to be like, are people going to be like, tell me about your parents? You know, I mean, like, are they going to want something else? Because that's all we will want to talk about. Yeah. But like then every comic is just going to talk about the pandemic and it's going to get real like sour, you know?
It'd be brutal. I'm not going to talk about it at all.
There's also
What are you gonna do?
I haven't written a joke yet.
you're like, I'm going to act like it didn't even I mean, there is that thing that like a week after it's back and we're all just back and nobody even recognizes it. Or we never had life before this and we do this and none of us know each other and we don't even remember anything.
I want to know how long it's going to take for people to get back into being, schmucks again. Being rude on the subway. 2 days, you think?
Not even. I was on the subway. People were playing their music loud. I was like,
Still. What the fuck?
Yeah.
pandemic outside.
I think I'm going to snap this year when I come back.
You know?
I think
This
I'm going to
year?
punch 3 people in 2020. What year are we?
20.
2020. Fuck, I'm going to start cracking people, I think. At least 3 people are going down.
Who
I don't know
have-
why. Punch. Someone's getting a crack.
Can me, Amy and Amy, can we each pick one person?
Well, yeah, can I
As
nominate
a-
someone?
That'll be your 3 to punch.
Please. I'll make it 4. I'll make it 5. 3 are on my own terms.
Do
But
you
I could
already
add
know
people
the
to
3?
this.
There you go.
Pardon me?
Do you already know the 3?
No, I don't. But, someone playing music loud it could
That's
catch
a
one.
punch.
Yeah.
During
Someone's-
the pandemic, like just give it a break. We're pandemicking. So many people are panicking.
My mom called me to tell me that we had an uncle who died in the Spanish flu. Why the fuck are you telling me this? Why would you tell me this now? Are you insane?
Do you know where the Spanish flu started? Kansas.
Yep.
Fuck Kansas.
All right.
Are those men still in your home?
What?
Are those men still in your home?
They're coming back.
What
They're-
the hell's
they're out
going
back,
on?
right?
What are you gonna go? What are you going to a foam party after this? What the fuck's happening?
Nice.
This is crazy.
All right. I'm running out of time on my dumb free account. We're going to have to wrap this up. But now I fear for Amy's safety. We should stay on. But anyway, thank you guys very much.
Thank you. This was fun.
Happy Friday.
Nice to see you guys.
You too.
Hi, neighbors.
What the hell?
Get out of the house!
This is Alex.
Alex.
Stop touching her stuff.
No, yeah.
Touching.
Sam, wipe your.
Oh yeah, Alex, your glasses or
No,
his
not
screen?
glasses.
What?
Well,
Don't touch them.